everyone, Yensid Organist here, and welcome to another episode of Orgelcraft with very loud mooing cows in the background. I hope you guys are having a great day today. We are back here in the village to do some cleaning up and some building in this episode. Also excited to announce that I'm now playing in 1.15, which means we don't have optifying, which means things look just a little bit different. The leaves are looking different. We don't have the connected glass textures anymore, but things should hopefully be playing a little bit smoother. So, before we can get to anything real today, we need to clean up the mess that is this mass of iron golems and all the villagers that are causing major amounts of lag. Oh, that's one of the things about 1.15 is iron golems now show when they have been attacked or when they have been damaged, and you can actually now repair them with iron bars. We are not going to be repairing them. We are going to be getting rid of them. I also they need to do something with these villagers, so that's where we actually need to start. Oh my goodness, it is so loud here. Let's fix that. I'll tell you what, I'm just going to pull master volume down. There we go. All right, back to game. Okay, so I want to preserve these villagers because I've been trading with some of them, and we need to get them safely. So I am going to create a whole bunch of boats here. And then we are going to get these villagers safely out of the area because I really want to build over here, and I'd like to be able to give these villagers houses. So let's see. We'll start with that. And let's see how many of these guys we can corral. And I'm probably going to have to move them out of here. Let's start with the ones who are already nice and far away. Hello. Have a boat. No. Villagers. It's been a long time since I've worked with these guys. I forgot how annoying they were. Alright, there's one. Alright. This is going to be a lengthy process. Let me get my villagers corralled here. Now that all of the villagers have been corralled, it is time to take care of our golem problem. So I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to come over here and dig a little pit that we can drop them down into. Let's go with a 4x4. And let's see. I think I want to go 3 deep. I think I'm going 4 deep because I think that's how deep my shovel went. Alright. There's that. Let's go ahead and fill the wall back in. And then I have a whole bunch of signs here. That'll do. Okay, let's go ahead and grab a fire resistance potion, because what are the odds that I'm going to fall into the pit of lava over here? I'm going with pretty good. Alright, so let's see what we can do with all of these golems here. Alright, you guys come this way. You don't want to fall in my hole, do you? Alright, there one went. Come on, guys. Yeah, they don't want to fall in. Alright, that one went. And kill one. There you go. Okay. And yes, I'm going to lose the leads. I'm okay with that. I have, in clearing out the beacon mine, I was able to discover not 1, but 2 slime. Yep, knew that was going to happen. Although maybe if I come down here, I'll bring them down with me. Now I got some of them. Let's see if we can get the rest of these guys to go in. Yeah, you drop down in there. Go on. There you go. And where's my other friend here? No. In you go. There we go. Alright, let me take care of the rest of these golems. This is going to take me a little bit of time, and then I will see you when we have got this all cleaned up. The golems have been removed. The pit has been made safe. Actually, I can go ahead and take the pit out now, because we don't need this to be here anymore. So, the next thing that I need to do is I need to fill this hole back in. I'll tell you what, let's just put a couple of torches down here, and then we'll put some layers of dirt on top, maybe. Yeah, I want that to be lower down there. Let's do 2 layers so that if it blows up, we don't accidentally fall in a hole. So I think the next thing to do is to get this area cleaned up here, because we've got beds, we've got workstations, we've got a whole bunch of chests full of resources. Now, I don't want to break all the workstations until I've figured out where I want to relocate all the villagers to. And I also need to figure out which ones I have traded with. But for sure, we can go ahead and get these beds cleaned up. Not 100% sure where I'm going to put them because, of course, beds don't stack. But we'll figure out. I can make a chest. I've got plenty of resources for that. We can relocate all of this. Yep, and clearly my inventory is already full. So let's go ahead. Actually, some of these chests might not have too much in them. Oh, there's nothing in here. Perfect. All right, so this is going to be for beds. Incidentally, almost 2 stacks of iron from all of those golems, which is quite impressive. And will be nice because I've used a lot of the iron resources that I did have. So now we'll be able to replenish those until we get an iron farm, which we'll be doing in a few episodes. I haven't decided exactly when we're going to get to that, but it is definitely in the very near future that we're going to get to that. All right. So, trying to figure out where to go from here. When we were working on the village before, I laid out the foundations for a whole bunch of houses. There's one there. There are a couple over here. Oh, good, more golems. That's right. I forgot there were some other ones over here. So I have some that are laid out, and I have houses that would be good for villagers. So maybe what I should do is start with what I have laid out for all of these houses right here. And I want to, over here, I want to build some, like, townhomes. But we need to get this area all cleared out before I can do that. So let me go and get the resources that I need. I've got to figure out what my palette was for these. Looks like birch, oak, acacia, stone bricks, and a little bit of andesite. So let me go and gather some of those resources, and let's build a few houses. Okay, let's see if we can remember how to build one of these houses. And Puppy Dog, you are going to move. Why don't you come over? Whip. Okay, that'll work. You sit there. Alright, and let's go ahead and grab some acacia. And we can put down the corners here. That's not acacia. That's acacia. And there. 3. And 4. Okay. So now we can take the rest of this away, no problem. Alright, and then the walls of the house are a combination of birch and oak planks. So let's do, for this one, maybe let's do birch completely along the bottom. And then we can do oak in the middle. And we'll maybe frame that out, and then we can put windows on 3 sides there. And then we'll finish off with birch on top. There we go. And birch there, and then we want to do, let's see, I think I'm gonna just, whoops, maybe. Struggling. Just convert all of that to polished andesite. So let's do that there, and let's go ahead and mirror that on the back. Okay. I'm going to need some glass panes. There we go, and we were using clear glass. So then we can put those windows there, there, and there. All right, and then we need a roof on top. It looks like I'm going mostly with oak, with a little bit of accent from the birch. So let's see. You know what? We'll keep it in the same style for here. So oak stairs, and we'll just go with a half stack for right now. Okay, and then we'll put these along here. Does it extend off the front? It doesn't. This house is a little bit bigger than those, so let's maybe try extending off the edges. Give a little bit of an eave or an overhang. There we go. So then let's do the same thing over here. There we go. And then we will build up along here. Hopefully I won't fall off the roof, because that would be bad. And I'm out. Okay. There's that. And then let's put... actually, let's do some birch in here. So we want to have a couple of accents. So let's do... that. So then we can use birch for an accent on there. And then we'll do that on the back as well. And then we'll probably want to do birch slabs along the top. I'm getting really lazy and I don't feel like going back down to the ground to make them. So, crafting bench. We have plenty of resources at our disposal. So we'll go ahead and make those. Pick that up, and then we'll bring this along the top. Get that one out of the middle in just a second. Okay, and then I wonder if we can do anything with the polished andesite. Can we make... we can make polished andesite stairs. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those. And what I'm thinking is these can be like a little bit of a frame for the roof. So not right... yeah, actually, I think I will go here. So let's take that, and we'll replace them with that. Oh, that's a really nice accent. So let's go ahead and do that here. Of course, I'm going to want to probably... No, that's not where that needs to go. I wonder if we should do... I lost it. Oh, there it is. No, I don't think... I think we can leave it as oak on the inside. And then we could put... Actually, we'll have to come back to that. Hang on a second. Alright, so we'll go back up here. Put that in, and then we'll come down right here. There's that. And finish it up. Looks like the sun is setting. There we go. Yeah, I think that's a nice touch to that. Alright, so we're done with the roof. We do need to finish this off, so let's go ahead and bring that down there. And then we will do the same thing there. And then what did I do? Do I actually have these houses open? Yes, they are open in there. Okay. So I think we will leave that as it is. Now, as I'm looking at this, it's nice coming off the top, but when it doesn't come off the side, I feel like it's missing a little something. So why don't we bring this all the way down And we'll probably have to replace those with the polished andesite just to carry the pattern down. Maybe not. We'll see how it looks if I don't fall in a hole. Yeah, I think we want to carry that polished andesite all the way down, so let's make 4 more of those. So we'll take that one out. Nope, not that one. We will take that one out. That one out. That. Nope, screwed that up. Okay, struggling. Nope, we gotta do that. And then we have to do that. There we go. Yeah, that looks nice. Okay, and then of course we just need to fill those in. Do that on the back side as well. Alright, so there's the exterior done. So now we need to take care of the floor. Let me get that taken care of real quick. Okay, acacia door, other side. And some torches on the inside so nothing spawns. Let's go ahead and bring some birch planks along the top. I've run out. Alright, there we go. This is a nice little house, and I think what we can probably do is we can probably put a couple of beds in there and make this a nice house for 2 villagers. We'll put a couple workstations in there. Let's see, where'd I put all the beds? In here. We'll grab 2 purple beds. And we can put one there. And one there. Alright. So there we go. We have a new addition to the village. That took a lot longer to build, and I probably will cut some of it out for the sake of time, because I want to get a lot more done in this episode. So I'm going to go, and I'm going to go ahead and get a whole bunch more of these houses, probably finish up all of the little markers that we had placed down around the village, get all of those built up, and I will bring you guys back to show you the progress. Welcome back, everyone. I have been doing a lot of work, and so I thought I would just give you a quick tour of what has been built. So I've been going around and filling out all of the little frameworks that we created a long time ago, and filling in a few other things. So this is that little nano crop farm. I just put a little building around there. We've got this house tucked in here, and I haven't really done anything with interior or detail work yet, with one exception, which I'll show you in just a minute. So those are built up here, and then if we could fly, we'll slide in here. There we go. So we've got this little house here. We have got this one here. And this one built up here. I've got 2 more buildings that I want to show you, though, because we had some other things that were here in the village that really needed to be covered up. And the one was this zero-tick sugarcane bamboo farm. And so I made this little factory building around here. And this is one where I actually did a little bit with the interior. So if we come in here, you can see here are all the chests for all of that. And a little bit of a lever here just to be able to turn the farm on and off. But then if we come to the back, we have all the inner workings. I have storage for sugarcane, storage for bamboo, and then this little ladder here which takes you up to the top so that you can actually switch out what you are growing in this farm. If I could just get down the ladder. There we go. Alright, so that is that building. And then if we go up the hill, so under here was the melon, or not the, well, I haven't built the melon farm yet, but the pumpkin farm and the the fully automatic sugarcane farm. I guess they're all fully automatic. But our first sugarcane farm, and I wanted to put a building up here to take care of that. So if we look here, this is our pumpkin farm, this is our sugarcane farm, and then this will be the melon farm eventually once I get it built. And then down here is access to the bottom. I also want to set up a mechanism so that we can have all of the items delivered to the top and stored from there, but that is a project for a later date. So what is next? I still have a little bit of building that I want to do. I want to get these townhomes built in this area right here. But I've got a ton of stuff here that needs to be moved and taken out. And I also have all the workstations for all of our villagers. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get to work trying to relocate some of the... What the... How on earth did you get up there? No, seriously. Wait, there's two. Ha! Alright. Apparently the villagers can fly. Alright. Well, anyway, I think I'm going to try to get some of these relocated to their new homes. And that's going to mean moving the workstations and moving them and making sure that there are beds in all of the houses around here. So I'm going to do that and get the framework laid out for the townhomes. I will see you in a little bit. Welcome back, everyone. Here is the townhouse, or here are the townhouses. Row of townhouse? I don't know. Here they are. So, I've got 5 of them here, and I ended up deviating a little bit from the original plan that I had, because as I was building them, the first one I built just a block apart, and then I had one over here that was 2, and I really liked how it looked. So I put them all basically 2 blocks apart from each other. But this is what we have. We come in here, and we have the first floor with a bed and their workstation. And then this is one of the coolest little features that I came up with, was a little patio or porch on the back. Just this little space here, but I really like how that worked out. And then if we come up here to the second floor, we have another bed and workstation. I put a couple of fences in here to keep villagers from falling down there. And then you can look out over the world from there. And every single one of these is the same. And then if we walk around to the side, we have this. The roof took me forever to get right. I couldn't, because I wanted to have it at a slant like that and not have the normal, like, triangular shape. And so finally I ended up going with the half slabs, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. But here's what the porches look like from the back. Saw one villager up there. They've already been making themselves at home. All right, now let's take a look at it from the air. Whoa, going way too fast. So there it is. Now I had to torch spam the roof because it was spawnable, so we'll have to deal with that in the future. But that's what we've got so far, and I'm really, really happy with how this turned out. So the next project is I want to do some detail work to the houses that we have. We're going to take this little one here, which this is not actually a house, it's just holding this nano crop farm in here. You know, but I want to go to the next level and just have some more details. So one of the things that I wanted to do was to do like some stone buttons on the logs, kind of as like, you know, you think of like those big nails that you see. And so I thought those would be a nice touch, just kind of add another layer to the building. So we can put those all along there. The next thing I wanted to do was shutters, and I thought that it would be kind of nice to keep with the doors that we have here, so to use these acacia trapdoors as shutters for the windows, and we can put those on there and there. So not a ton of stuff to add to it, but just enough to just kind of make it pop out a little bit more. And just to make the buildings a little bit more interesting. Now, something else that I want to do is I want to do maybe some planters. So let's do this. So I really like the idea of podzol, kind of thinking it as like, you know, some mulch in there. And then we can surround it with trapdoors to kind of have it like a flower box or something like that. And then you can plant flowers on top of that, and it just adds like a nice little pop of color to it, and we can dot those around. They don't necessarily have to be attached to houses, but I think they look kind of nice. And then the other thing that we can do is we can take some leaves and we can add some bushes to our builds. I thought spruce would be a good look, but I'm not completely sold on that. Maybe we'll put one more there. So just some really simple things that we can do to spruce up the houses and the whole area around here. So I'm going to go ahead and start applying these to all of our other houses, and I will bring you guys back when that is done. Welcome back, and as you can see, a lot has changed since the last clip. So I have done detail work on all of the buildings all around here. This is obviously what we did before. I went around and did some of these little custom trees here. And you know what? This is supposed to be podzol under there, not regular grass. And I don't think I have any more podzol on me. I do not. All right. Well, that's fine. We'll take care of that later. This village is by no means done, but at least it's to the point now where I can kind of do some work on it off camera. In between episodes. If I need something to do, I can add to the village. So we have these little custom trees here just made out of spruce fence post and leaves. I also figured out how to get the leaves transparent, and the golems are back. Yay. Anyway, as you can see, I have set all the villagers free, and I have more villagers than I have beds, so this should be interesting. I made some of these lampposts here, kind of incorporating all the different things that we have making up our villages. As you can see, there are some shrubs all around here. We've got this house here. All of the houses now have workstations. We've got the shutters on there. We've got some bushes dotted around here and there. I got this house up in here, which doesn't really have anything new, anything we haven't seen before. So then if we walk through the rest of the village, you can see I got another one of those custom trees there. Some bushes dotted around here. I have this nice little planter set up right there. And then if we come around here, you can see all of the houses have the details put into them now. And I think this place is really starting to look a lot more alive, and I'm excited to do more with this. There's a ton of area left in this village. Oh, good. Did you find your workstation? Excellent. Thank goodness. Yeah, there's a ton of area left in this village, and I can't wait to continue to expand and build on this, but we'll save that for time in the future. But yeah, so that is everything, and I'm really happy with how much we got done in this episode. I know it was quite a lot, and I know this was a little bit of a longer episode, but I hopefully that will be okay for you guys. So that's our village. Now, the one thing that I did not get to is I wanted to put a couple of boats in the lake out here, so that's going to have to wait for another episode. But I'm going to go ahead and say additional village houses and landscaping, we're going to go ahead and take those off, and we will chuck them back here, and I am running out of room to put extra sides, so we're gonna need additional projects. So what do we got left? Fishing boat, guardian farm, iron farm, and melon farm. I think in the next episode, I have a ton of time to record in the next week. I think I'm going to tackle the guardian farm because I would kind of like to do a big project, and since I actually have the time to work on it, I think that's what we're going to work on. So let's do a little quick flyover of our village and just see everything that we've done. I'm really liking how things are looking, and I'm excited for what we'll be able to do with this in the future. So I think that is going to do it for this episode as I fly into the canopy and can't get out. If you enjoyed this episode, please be sure to give it a like and share it with your friends. If you haven't already, I would encourage you to subscribe and make sure you click that little notification bell so that you can stay up to date on all of my latest posts. Be sure to follow me on social media. All of those links are available in the description. Thanks for watching. See you real soon.